strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here in South Philadelphia. Commanders and Eagles, what a great way to start the year. 2026, week 1, underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Brings up 2nd.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Tough one to pick up here. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So, on 4th down, here's Braden Mann to punch it away for the Eagles. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Up the sideline to the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll pitch it to Barkley. Trying to find somewhere to go, but defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Makes the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
2nd and a yard. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly.
But think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Commanders
That one good for 26 yards. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Forced out wide. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chigokonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Daniel. Now he'll run it. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And some good running there. It'll fall forward for about 7. Second down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And Daniels into the end zone. Jayden Daniels, Commanders touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Mike, you look around the league and the athleticism at the quarterback position might be at an all-time high. And Jayden Daniels, he took the league by storm in his rookie year, and he just seems to continue to just get better and better.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Eagles 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Leo Chenal taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long for Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He is swallowed up to force 4th down.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Daniels now on 1st down. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
1st and 10.
Nice run there by Saquon. And, you know, it's kind of funny, Mike. He might be the only player in the league that when they rush for over 1,100 yards, people like to call it a down year. And that's only because of the standard that he has set last season doesn't necessarily live up to the historic 2024 season. There's no doubt he's still one of the best players in football.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Here's Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Stowers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Commanders' 48-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Zach Baun working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. On third down, they go with Krosky Merritt. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Off he goes. Inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
37 yards. And the Washington first down.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt, and he'll get about 5.
Merritt, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Zach Baun. A gain of 5 brings up second
From
and
29.
5.
Here's second down and 5. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
And the Commanders' first down.
Krosky Merritt to run again. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Washington.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown, Washington.
Katron Allen. Touchdown, Washington. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Eagles 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Barkley. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Ron Payne there for the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In second and 8.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Hurts working in the pistol. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start the drive with Kronsky Merritt. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
47 yards.
Come to the line now for 1st down and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Moving to his right. Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Daniel. Flush to his right. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ream now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Left side, he's got Lemon. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. A gain there of 20. Good for an Eagles first down.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Once again, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. The tackle by Leo Chanel. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Zach Baun starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Third and long, and here's Daniels. The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. What a way to kick off this drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
21, Eagles 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll wind up getting halfway there. Not bad. 1st down, gain of 5 on the scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The rain has eased momentarily, and we'll see how long it lasts as they come up here for 1st and 10. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
Center leads him up for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Allen. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. That is caught right side by Lemon. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.